Hello everybody, this is StanCS and welcome back to Let's Play Vampire Dawn Reign of Blood. Today, we will go, well, a bit more side questing, I guess. Just exploring a little bit more dungeons. Ah, there we go. And this is the first one. And why this kind of music for a dungeon that is just there? It sounds so ominous and sad, kind of. But yeah, I think that's a new enemy, or might have fought them. Yeah, we have actually fought that one already. Yeah, nothing, nothing bad there. Yeah, they're kind of weak already, seeing how not really overleveled we are, but well, for this area, I guess. And really, I can't walk through there. Alright, enough with those random encounters. I'm sick of them. Seriously though. Yeah, those enemies here just don't give enough experience to really be worth it. And I'm only here for the treasures anyway. But one thing I really find a little sad is that, or not really sad, but yeah, lots of it out there. It's kind of stupid how the music resets every time after you come out of a battle. That's really stupid because then we can't enjoy the music as much, and hitting rate of everyone has increased by 1. And it's a little annoying having to hear the same parts of the music over and over and over again. And that is especially annoying when the music's actually good. But anyway, now that we're out of this place again, I guess it's time to go to one of my less favorite dungeons. Not because the dungeon itself is bad, but, well, it is kind of long, and the enemies in there can be kind of annoying. But nonetheless, it is a really good idea to go in there. And if I can make it there while still being a bat? Yes, I can! Nice. Here we are in the Old Pyramid. I don't know if we've heard about this place somewhere before by somebody who's talked about it, but well, here we are now, and we have new enemies, the Mummy and the Scorpion. Let's see. The mummies can confuse us, so I guess let's attack the mummies first. And deal critical hit. Nice. Oh, and by the way, off screen I bought a new weapon for Elaine because I realized that we actually get Elaine's final weapon after Asuka. Mostly because I forgot that you can get Asuka's weapon twice. His final weapon, or ultimate weapon, is the only one you can get twice, in fact. That's a little weird, but oh well. Okay, so we can go down either way, I guess. So let's just go the left way then. And here we have a King Viper. I don't know what's so bad about them. But, oh, the snakes can make us bleed, okay. And I just realized I'm still wearing my protect rings. What you definitely want to do here is stitch your protect ring, and if I can ever find it, there, equip your talisman. The reason is because those mummies can inflict the curse status on you. And what curse does is, it cuts all your stats in half. You definitely want to do something about that. Oh, let's see, there's another item in here, an Anti-Disease Serum, okay. And a flame potion up here. Yeah, there's a lot of treasures in this dungeon here. And even more random encounters. Oh boy. And here we have another talisman in case we don't have 3 of them already. And there are fire traps, it seems. Let's see. I did not mean to go up again. Let's see, where do I want to head first? I think to... down. Okay. Down here, yeah, you have to go, not really through the wall, but you have to go down here. You can get an elixir. And finally, I'm not being attacked by enemies all the time. Every step I take, and here we have a potion of eternity. And now we kind of want to go through those fire traps there. They are timed, and okay, 1. I think they're timed. Okay, or maybe they're just completely random. No, maybe. I got through it. And up here we have a healing bottle, and in this crate here we have a healing vial. That's gonna be useful, I guess, for some time. Okay, so now if you have View of Ghosts, I think it's called, you will notice this hidden passage here, or you can just use my walkthrough. And up there we got a mage belt if we don't have one already. Although I think that the mage belt is kind of useless this late in the game, because I mostly used it for opening red treasure chests. And inside dungeons, I prefer to have, well, items or accessories that actually protect me from status elements. Here's another hidden passage, sort of, to get a safe stone. And before we head down this flight of stairs, we want to go down these here, because as you can see, to the left there's a barrier which you cannot go through yet. Here we get a mage shield. That was the one that increased your... no, that just increases defense. Okay, to the left here, well, I'll just show it. There is a teleport trap which, well, will teleport you back to the beginning again if you step on the wrong tile. So just follow me, and you should be alright unless I screw up there. 2 to the left, then 1, 2, 3 up, all the way to the left, up, then 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 1 more? No, that's actually okay. Down, and now all the way to the right. If you just make 1 false step, you will get teleported back to the beginning, which is a little annoying, really. And don't ask me how I find out about the correct path when I first played this game. Or more like when I first found this dungeon here. Oh boy. Anyway, up here we have a fire ring. That... how many do we have anyway? 3. Well, that's nice. And you know, so far this dungeon here isn't all that bad. Not as bad as I remembered. Okay, that trap there that we just went through was a little annoying, but the enemies here aren't really that bad. Okay, there appear more enemies the further you go down in this pyramid here, but well, still, all I have to do so far is sealing. And ooh, the duration of our demon summon is increased, but we don't have a demon summon yet, do we? No, golem, skeletons, mage, and normal skeleton just. But still, nah, I'll save the summon for later. I'll use it this dungeon though. I have to show it off sometime, don't I? Although I guess the enemies here are just not that bad, because I actually have quite a lot of equipment here. Yeah, vampire sword, vampire shield, armor, another shield, another armor. And the first time I played this through here, I had like no equipment at all. Well, vampire related equipment. So there there it is. I just want to say there should be a hidden passage there, and then I was in already. Okay, now we need to go all the way back again and take the other set of stairs. So I guess I'll just meet you at the stairs and go on from then. Alright, I've made it back. And Walnut's level 42 already. That reminds me, I still need to teach those three guys their latest spells. Oh well. Before I go on, let me check my map, yeah, because there's another, well, set of traps coming up here. Paranoid or not, there are traps. Okay, so let's see, just follow the path that I'm taking, except here, one step higher. I think that was one higher. Yeah, this trap here damages you a little. Actually, Walnut wasn't hurt at all. He left the battle with 270 HP. Weird. Okay, one higher, to the right. One up, one more up. I have a map, but I'm still running into traps, you know what? I don't even care. There. Really, that didn't hurt as much as it should have. Annoying. Yeah, I'll just give the map so you can avoid the stuff yourself. And here we have an ice dust. Sure, why not? Okay, and we're finally in the other tile set of this pyramid here. So that means that we're pretty far down already, and here we have a potion. And I completely forgot about a hidden passage a little further up here. Up here we get a titanium armor and an ointment. So then, now we just want to follow the path up here. Fly down and find another hidden passage. There's a lot of them. If you don't have a walkthrough or let's play, well, okay, if you don't watch this let's play here, I guess you can't follow my advice, but this is definitely a place where I would recommend the View of Ghosts spell. That or a map. Come on, game, I'm a bat. I want to have less frequent encounter rates. Or just less frequent encounters. Well, okay, now it seems to work. Okay, here we get 1 silver bar. Really now, game? 1 silver bar? That's worth 10 Philar! Oh, missed a passage there. Yeah, if you go down here and to the right, you get to a chest containing a brownstone. Nice if you still want to go to all the temples again. I mean, it is a free stat up, so that's definitely not bad. But really, I won't do it because it's just, well, I don't want to have to fight all those random enemies there too. But anyway, since I'm now full on huge souls again, yeah, there's a lot of random encounters, even with me being a bat all the time. I'm going to the magic chamber and get my souls fused with me. But before that, I wanna go through the magic we can learn on level 40. The penultimate magic. For Walnut we have Light Explosion and Dark Shadows. Dark Shadows hits all enemies for 130 base damage, 30% chance for cursing, and the Light Explosion is also hitting all enemies but blinding them. Let's see, what is my latest magic for Walnut anyway? We have Dark Aura, which I think his only dark elemental magic is Obscure Cloud. Wow. But since both of these options here are offensive, I guess I'll go for, with Dark Shadows. Just because. Although, blinding is a lot better. Oh, okay, yeah, this level I can never get my mind up with what I want to learn for Walnut there. For Asuka we have Icy Armor, increases our defense, increases resistance towards fire. Nice, I'll probably give him that. Severe Death, chance for instant death 50%. At least for, that's the base, the chance for instant death if an enemy is resistant to it. And believe me, most enemies are. Then it'll be less or even 0%, so not worth it at all in my opinion, and Dark Shadows as well. So I'm just gonna give him Icy Armor because at least in then that case we have some defense up, which is never bad. And I wanted to go to skill because I wanted to see. Yeah, now we have Frosty Blades and Ice Armor, so we can now increase our attack and defense with Asuka at least. But okay, with Walnut we should have some spell like that too. Oh well. For lane, we can learn Meteor Rain if you like offensive magic. That one is actually pretty good. Costs a lot as well, but since it doesn't have any secondary effects, that probably won't go through anyway because enemies are always pretty resistant to everything. Yeah, it isn't even that cost intensive. Severe Death as well, and the reason why I won't take Meteor Rain, Complete Purification. This spell cures all negative status elements of the whole party. That includes Curse, which you cannot cure otherwise without going to the church. Or by wearing a talisman. So, sorry Meteor Rain, but Complete Purification is way better than the offensive magic I'll never use anyway. Alright, so we've got new magic for Asuka and Elaine, and for Walna I'll just use the blind spell anyway, because even though I said that the status elements probably won't go through anyway, Curse is just such a low chance, and yeah, Light Explosion is cheaper, it's a little stronger, and has a higher chance of actually working even if it is only blind. So yeah, I'm really not a fan of that other spell, and yeah, it actually hurts all enemies. I thought it was just a typo there, and I just rolled with it. Yeah, you didn't hear anything. So yeah, I'll just increase Walnut's stats now. I'll just put all into attack because I'll never use spells anyway, like I say so often. And I'll meet you back in the next episode then, where we will continue going through the pyramid. This was NCS, and farewell for now.